Hey everybody, it's me again. Mondays, Dragon Drinks with Jules. Has anybody tried these? Yep, they're delish. They really are. And if you like coconut milk, like I said, they are delish. And they got that like super fruit in them. They're just really, really, really good. So anyway, just wanted to come on and say hello to you guys and just send love and light to you all, and hope that you're doing good today and that your week will go well. I just wanted to, of course, I come on here. Sometimes I ramble about my life. And sometimes I have something I need to talk about or let out or whatever it may be. I just kind of, um, do what I do. So it is what it is, right? Anyway, so I just have a question. Has anybody ever been in a situation where they have wanted to do something, whether it be out of the kindness of their heart by giving, or wanting to say something, whether it be to a person, at a function, or just in a regular setting, or anything like that, and have been shut down, like just kind of like dismissed and pushed aside and been told, it's not the right time, it's not the right place. And how did that make you feel, if that has happened to you? Because it has happened to me, and I've had so many different emotions with this, and I don't really know where I'm at right now as far as how I feel. I felt sadness. That comes first usually. Then I felt anger, and that comes next usually when you read up on things that hurt you. And now I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. Life, sometimes you just don't expect it to turn out the way it does, and you don't expect certain things that you think are great, a great idea, to be something thought about, other people thought are not a good idea, or it screws up a certain thing, or it does something bad to the whatever. I don't really want to get into exactly what I'm talking about, so I'm kind of like circling around it, but I am doing better today, but I have to say for me, I'm uncomfortable with what happened. I am unresolved. My hair is just driving me freaking crazy today. I'm unresolved. I am with it. I am still hurt by it. I feel kind of just just feeling like the people involved just don't get me. They don't get what I was trying to do, and that hurts. It's something that, when you're close with people, and they just don't get what you were just trying to do. It wasn't, by any means to hurt them, to make them look bad. It actually was to make them shine. And it just hurts to know that, that kind of gets dismissed. But sometimes it just does, and sometimes that's just life, because you know things that we think may be the right thing, and that we think would be like an excellent part of something, and to be able to share what we want to share, sometimes to the people that you're trying to get that across to, they just don't get it. And unfortunately, that's life. That's human beings. None of us really get each other. We love each other. People we love, of course. I love, the only people I have to say are my dogs, that they never hurt me, and my kids for the most part, because they're good kids. They don't, sometimes they say some cruel stuff, but they are respectful. They're good. So for now, that's not going to happen. Two girls, that's not going to happen come, when I'm hearing 13, 12. So I'm not looking forward to that. But getting back to what I was talking about is, sometimes people just don't get it. They think, their own way, and they want their own way to be the way it's supposed to be. They think it's supposed to be, and that's fine. But that doesn't mean that the second party in the matter, they're the first party, and I would be the second party. That doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. That doesn't mean that it doesn't, kind of like really just put a little hole in your heart, because it's just, when you want to speak about somebody, or some people, or if you want to talk about something that's near and dear to your heart, or anything, you can talk about anything, and whether it be family, friends, or some type of organization you're working for, and they shut you down, it's like, man, like, what the heck? I was just trying to, get my point across, get my thoughts, my love for whatever it may be, the organization or a person or other people, and you're just kind of like, okay, all right. And I attempted a few times. I did. I have to say, I went at it a couple of times, asking, because it did mean that much to me, and I did get shut down. Because I'm the type of person who just doesn't want to stop, until, I can do it. I am a steadfast type of person. I just don't give up. But I think on this one I have to. I think I have to move on. I think I have to just kind of like take it, put it in the dirt, cover it up, and that's that, and bury it basically, because it's not going to work out. And as much as that may hurt me, as much as that may bother me, as much as I don't think the understanding's there, I don't, because it was all going to be genuine. I just don't think that it got turned into something that really shouldn't be. And now I feel like, just kind of like an outsider. I feel kind of, I tend to, if I'm hurt by something, I'm a lot like my mom that way. And I'm sure there's a lot of people like you, like me, that are like this. Like, if something hurts you, you kind of cocoon yourself, and you don't overthink what went on that hurt you, but you need that to be able to just be able to get through what you're going through. You cocoon yourself, and you just allow yourself to figure out how you're going to handle it, how you're going to grow from it, how you're going to, get through it, and just be able to say, well, that turned out crappy, but you know what? It is what it is. And that is one of my favorite sayings. It is what it is, because life is what it is. I have a sign in my parents' bathroom that I left there after I left the house, and it's been up there. And that's life. It is what it is. You can't change people's minds. You can't make people do what they don't think is right, or what they don't want to do. And as much as we may want them to think of it in the way we think of it, it's not going to happen. So my closing on this is, if you have been through this, regardless of what it was, you just kind of have to embrace it and eventually let it go. Like I said, right now I'm in like the uncomfortable, weird, place where I don't know what to say. I don't know how to act. I just am kind of still numb from it. And I quite honestly don't really want to talk to the people that are concerning about this, about it. And I also don't really have anything left to say. You know, I'm going to do what I got to do and, you know, do when I'm asked, and that's it. And that's where I'm at. So if anybody has been through this, I'm praying for you. If anybody has, like I always say, any kind of advice, I'm always welcome to advice, you know. Even if you think it's pointless, it's stupid, I don't think any advice is stupid and pointless, you know. Opinions can be. Opinions are like, you know what, assholes. And everybody's got one. But if you've been through it, or you know somebody who's been through something like this, you know, then that's more of you giving your advice, which I like. I like advice. I like hearing other people's, you know, twists on how they dealt with it and how they felt about it and whatnot. So that's where I am at, and I hope that all of you are doing well, like I said in the beginning, and that you're all just, you know, carrying on. I don't understand this weather. It is so weird. Like, I put my kids in pants and t-shirts because I'm like, I'm not putting shorts back on. I don't know what to do as far as taking winter clothes out, putting summer clothes back, because it's what, 70? My car says 78. That can't be right. That ain't right. It just ain't right. I'm not going there with that. But you just don't know how to dress them. It's weird. I don't know. Anyway, blessings to you. And I hope that this message touches somebody. And I hope that, you know, regardless of, you know, how you dealt with it or are dealing with it, that you're dealing with it with dignity and with, you know, a pure heart, because that's the best way to be, you know. A pure heart. Have that pure heart, you know. And the love that you wanted to pour into whatever you wanted to say, you just pour that into back into you, and you make yourself feel better with that love. So, all right, guys, enjoy the day. Another dragon drink with Julia. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy. Bye.